Hey people, hey, welcome. It's Saturday night. It is a warm Saturday night. I think it's around 17-18 degrees. And I'm sitting in the Yorkville neighborhood on Yorkville Avenue. And I'm looking at a park, which is kind of special because it wasn't always a park. At one time, this was the site of some old Victorian row houses, one of which was the home of Eastern Sound Studios. And Eastern Sound Studios is a very well-known recording studio in the history of Toronto, where many well-known musicians recorded some of their best works, including Gordon Lightfoot. This is where he recorded lots of his stuff, including Sundown and The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald and many other albums and songs that you may know. And it was torn down to make way for a parking lot at one point, but now it's a park, as you can see. And I see Ed Vizard in the chat. Hello there, how you doing? And thank you very much. Yes, I just hit 14K subs around 12 noon or so. And Gertish, how you doing? Good to see you. Sunjib, hello, how are you? Thank you very much. Wesley Torres, Michael Stern, hello. Vivian Johnson, John O'Meara, thank you very much. That's right, it's the 14K man, not to be confused with the $6 million man. Hey, Michael Stern, Steve Mikra, how you doing? Kevin Hawthorne, what's up? Michael Wynn, Marcia Matt, good evening. Alan K, hello. Would-be dude, thank you very much. Learn to live, hello, hello. In Cuba, well. I think I talked to you when I was doing my last stream. Hello, Yeshua, hello. Chaotic Kitty, thank you very much.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Beside the old Yorkville Fire Hall here. Hey, Jonathan Colley, hello. It's very nice out today. Hey, Gregor Landini, hello, welcome. I'm on Yorkville Avenue, just near Yonge and Yorkville, right by the fire hall in the Yorkville Library branch. Hey, Funny Dog, hello. Hello, Lena. So here's a plaque, kind of commemorating the one-time location of the studio here. I'm gonna pause and read at some point. Let's see, Gordon here. And many other well-known recording artists recorded their albums here. I'm very glad it's not raining, yes. And the park is quite nice. Sure beats the parking lot that was here. Take a little spin around the park. I've never actually done that before. Hey, Chris Mills, good evening. Zach Thong, hello. Hey, crikey. It was Eastern Sound Studio, Zach Thong. Once upon a time. I think it was some old Victorian row houses. And the studio was inside one of them. Hey, Pittsburgh RPG. How are you? Look at that blue sky. Not a rain cloud in sight. Hey, Harjot, how you doing? Hey, Ali, hello. Minicat 99, you worked there for a bit? At the studio or at one of these buildings here on Yorkville? This is the Yorkville branch. Head over to Schollard Street. Hey, Anna Kay, good evening. And here's where that fire was that I caught on video recently. It was right up here. I think the boarded up window you see there is where the unit is, where the fire was. So I turned that into a short also on my channel. It's at the very end of one of my walking videos. Hey, Kathleen Das, hello. Alright, so that's Yonge Street over there. I'm going to go this way. Let's go west on Schollard Street. So we're kind of walking through the Yorkville neighborhood. Just not on Yorkville Avenue or Cumberland, which are the two main streets. This is one of the lesser traveled, known streets in Yorkville. Old English Grooming Club. I don't know, they might have to change their name the way things are these days. Westward ho! And at least now the sun is low enough that walking west won't result in it glaring directly into everyone's faces. Mainly mine. Nope, no hoodie, just rocking my t-shirt. No glove, no runny nose, none of that stuff. I don't have to deal with that, at least until November. Oh yeah, the Yorkville scene was a big deal in the 60s, very big deal, and into the early 70s. There are a number of plaques around the neighborhood saying so-and-so played here, or this used to be a coffee house that Joni Mitchell played at, or Neil Young played here. Holy mackerel, Vivian Johnson, $55. Congrats on another milestone reached. Wowee. Thank you so much, Vivian, for the huge super chat. Wow, I appreciate it. Yeah, it feels good to see all those zeros as my sub count grows ever higher. But wow, amazing, Vivian. Thank you so much. There's a look down bay. At this rate, I might hit 20K before the end of the year, right? I didn't think it was doable when I hit 10K in January, but it might be doable. I'll just keep on keeping on, right? Thanks, Crikey. Consistency is key. Which decade do I miss, the 80s or the 90s? I guess I miss both. I was young in both the 80s and the 90s. But I was young throughout the entire 80s, whereas by the end of the 90s I wasn't really that young anymore. Hey, Quad Mods, hello. Thanks, Wesley. And hello, Foil Hat. Yeah, Alan, a lot of that is due to that short of mine, which went bonkers with views.
Not this one.
Like, even though only like less than 1% of the people who watched that short subscribed to my channel, it still resulted in over 2,500 subscribers. I don't remember the 60s. No, I do not. I came into existence at the very end of the 60s. with just a few months to spare. So I don't remember that. I do remember most of the 70s though. I'd say from about 1972 on is where my memories begin. They're a bit spotty, of course, in the early 70s. But from 1975 on, I have a pretty solid, intact memory record, I guess you could say. Suit Supply. Right, a lot more lively over here on Yorkville Avenue again. 1975 when Jaws was released. Yep, I was too young to watch that movie until years later when it came on TV. And even then it kind of scared me. I remember the scene where Quint gets eaten by the shark. Definitely freaked me out a bit when I was like about 10 or 11 years old. So you know you're in Yorkville when. Am I doing a 14K step walk? Well, I might go over 14K steps by the time this stream is over. I think a 2-hour stream at least would be well over 14K steps. Hey, Novel Cost, yep. You didn't miss too much. Hey, Tom Seeley, how you doing? The Ottawa Wanderers in the house. Just finished your stream. Hey, Chris Mills. $14 for 14K. Congrats on 14K. Keep them continuing. I will definitely continue, Chris Mills, and thank you for your awesome support. I appreciate it. Much appreciated, Chris. Okay, well, the night is still young. It's decently lively, I would say. Perpzilla? What is up with that? It's Perpzilla. There goes Perpzilla terrorizing the city. No one's ears are safe among the citizenry of Toronto when Perpzilla is on the prowl. Here's Cumberland Street. I think I'm going to just head over to Bloor though. And then maybe we'll walk west along Bloor. We'll check out the action in the Annex. Oh, I'm sure someone has. Tom, I'm sure. That seems to be a regular occurrence. Someone butchering the O Canada theme. Maybe not as much as the Star Spangled Banner. That song is just way easier to butcher, I think. But it has happened a number of times. I don't see how they can mess it up so much. It's a pretty easy song to sing, in my opinion. The Canadian anthem, that is. Jeez, Perpzilla is still at it. Will we run into the beast again? The beast! What's going on with the traffic lights here? They seem to be out of order. Well, I'm gonna go. Yeah, that would be too much if Perpzilla was also blasting obnoxious music. I remember the Roseanne incident. That was quite the big story at the time. Picard. Ahead, warp factor 9, engage. Talk about perfect walking weather. It's a very slight breeze. Nary a cloud in the sky.
She was like, for the long walk, don't say anything weird.
I think I remember the Fergie one as well. Me too, Steve. You know, I wouldn't mind that. I'd be down with that. All right, we are Annex bound. That's a popular neighborhood along Bloor Street. Kind of the northwest corner of downtown, I guess. Yeah, that's good novel costs. Hey, Romachek, long time no see. It's very nice.
Wait a minute, you Ken Continuum?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, you too. Nice to meet you.
Big fan of biking YouTubes. I was on Toronto Tech Fantasy Street recently.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, do you know?
What's your name?
I'm Joel.
Joel.
Yeah, I
okay.
have a YouTube channel.
Nice.
It's
nice.
called TTC Realm.
TTC what? Realm. Okay, I'll check it out. Joel. Nice. Nice to meet you. You too. Everyone, this is Joel. You want to say hi on the stream?
It's Joel TTC Realm. I was on another stream recently. I found this guy near me. I'm near Yonge and Egg. If you ever, basically this guy, Toronto Trek fans it. So I shouted at him.
Nice.
Really good guy, good channel. I know he had a lunch with Johnny recently, actually.
Yeah, Henry. Yeah, I've met him once. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah, he is a great guy. Well, it was awesome meeting you too, Joel.
Good meeting you.
Yeah, right on. Have a good ride. Nice
Thanks.
night for a ride. Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful night for a stream also.
Pardon me?
Beautiful night for a stream. Me and my friends
yeah.
are huge fans of you guys. Like got us moving
thanks.
around the city. Like there's some like you, Johnny Strides, Toronto Tech Transit. Like we're big fans.
Oh, nice. Well, it's good to hear. Wow, I'll definitely check out your channel.
All right, awesome.
Cool, and I'll hit the subscribe button too. Yeah. Right on.
Great.
Okay. See you later, man. Have a nice one. Later. That's awesome. TTC Realm. Joel. Awesome dude. Hey, Jamil. Yeah. Yorkville was pretty poppin', at least on Yorkville Avenue, with people and activity. And I think the Annex will probably be busy as well. We're almost there. Hey, Nancy Mattis, how you doing? Hello. Yeah, I caught the beginning of Johnny's stream where he had multiple run-ins with with people. That probably made his day. Hey, Trisha Fieria, how you doing? Yeah, last time it was awesome running into my only viewer from Cuba, as far as I know. Not counting Funny Dog when he was vacationing in Cuba and watching my streams.
No, Penny. No.
That dog was trying to eat its leash. Hey, Steve Mikra, $2 for Ken as a positive role model for today's youth. Well, I don't know about that, but but I appreciate the sentiment, Steve, and the super chat. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, Steve. Do I watch Joel Robinette? No, I can't say that I do.
Yeah.
I want it to be
Alright, we're getting closer to the Annex here. Learn to live, I know, that was very, very serendipitous, if I'm using that word correctly. Hey, Robert Sandoval, hello, hello. Or Sabherval, that's it. Sorry for mispronouncing things there. I think I got it right. Eventually. That person's just walking across the street. I don't care. Close enough. Sabrawal, is that right? Sabrawal. At least I'm trying. I think that 7-Eleven is going to be redeveloped. There's a proposal for a tower there. Same with this Metro grocery store. That's going to be redeveloped too. Actually, here's the proposal that's going to replace the 7-Eleven right here. And Nancy Mattis, $5. Thank you very much, Nancy. I don't know if I can pull that one off, Nancy, without making an utter fool of myself. The old Paul songs I find really hard to sing compared to the young Paul songs. I might have to listen to it a few more times to kind of get the gist of it, you know what I'm saying? But thank you very much for the super, Nancy. I appreciate it. I don't know if I can sing that one, you know. I think it might be out of my range. And Tom Seeley, $5. Is that robot pizza vending machine still around? It is, as far as I know, Tom. I walked past the one in the east side of downtown not too long ago. And thank you also for the $5, Tom Seeley. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Tom. All right, we're coming into the Annex. DMV Books, one of the landmark businesses here. And my favorite sushi place is no longer. Every time I walk past this, I feel a little bummed. Big Sushi. It's been sitting empty for years. I'm not sure why it's not being leased or rented again by someone else. Does Becker's still exist? I haven't seen a Becker's in a long time. I think they're all Max now. Max Milk. Hey, Craig O'Connor, hello, and Mike Kirk.
A lot of these young ladies are the ones who spend so much money.
Yeah, it is the worst, Romachek. That one in particular, it just seems to be unusual in how long it's been sitting empty on a, you know, still pretty thriving retail strip here. There's not a lot of empty spaces along Bloor Street in the Annex, really. This is a pretty in-demand neighborhood. There must be something going on with that space. As I say that, I walk past a couple more empty spaces. Where David's Tea was, that's still empty. "28 if," right, John O'Meara? The Abbey Road album cover. That says it all. He's walking with bare feet. He must be the corpse. I think it's called the Annex because it was annexed into the city of Toronto at one point. This was outside city limits, and then the city annexed it. Is that where all the Beckers are now? Yeah, I don't see any downtown anymore. Big Sushi is haunted, yeah. Eva's Original. Ice cream, burgers, and tacos. A Crafty Coyote across the street. Sushi on Bloor. That's probably the most well-known sushi place. It's moved though around, but that's the go-to one for a lot of people. Whitby dude, yeah, I went to London and I made sure I walked across Abbey Road. I didn't have a camera or anything with me, so I don't have any photos, unfortunately, but I have my memories of walking across the street and reading all the graffiti on the wall in front of the Abbey Road studio. Everyone scribbles little messages there, so I wrote, "There will never be another Beatles." That's what I wrote. But they have to wipe it all off every once in a while because it gets too full. So they clean it off or paint over it, and then it starts all over again with new scribblings. So my little scribbling is probably under about 100 layers of paint, or it was just obliterated. Popper's Pub with a rooftop piano bar. The Hot Docs Ted Rogers Cinema. You can catch some good documentaries here. That was way before my YouTube career existed. Whitby dude. If I ever go back, that's what I'll do. Hello. Alright, crossing Bathurst. So we're coming out of the Annex now. And here's the Scott Pilgrim Pizza. If anyone ever watched the Scott Pilgrim movie or read the books, this is the Pizza they hung out at. Because Honest Ed's used to be right across the street, but now you can see Honest Ed's is some new apartment towers. But you used to be able to look out this window here and look at all the big flashing signs of Honest Ed's. Yeah, there's going to be a new Scott Pilgrim show on Netflix, an animated series. So that might be good. Well, sort of Romachek. We do have Little Caesars in Canada also. It might be more like Sbarro, although we do have Sbarro in Canada also, so it's hard to pick a good chain in the US that would represent pizza.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't talk to Bloor, man.
All right, we're coming into Koreatown. Jet's Pizza. Never heard of it.
Okay. I'll see you.
Hey, Emma Nimpton. All right, Koreatown. Yeah, I'm gonna walk south eventually down one of these streets. I'm not sure which one yet. Maybe Christie Street. Yeah, the sun is setting. Yeah, that was an annual tradition, funny dog. I think they still do give out the free turkeys. They just do it somewhere else now. Not sure, but I thought I heard they still did that. Hey, James Hall, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have I ever tried the Poop Cafe? I have, actually. I went with my sister, my nephews, and my friend Jim. It was alright. I just had a big ice cream sundae, chocolate sundae that came in a little miniature toilet. The ice cream itself was pretty typical, but just the whole novelty of it coming in a toilet, I guess, is what makes it fun. And you sit on a toilet as well. The chairs are toilets, right, inside. So you're sitting on a toilet, eating your brown ice cream out of a toilet. So, good times. You heard it was kind of crappy. You heard right. There's the big Korean grocery store. It was the experience, yeah. Hey, Roma check. $14. Congrats on the 14K, Ken. Here's to many, many more. 14 for 14K. And wow, thank you very much, Roma check, as we actually come upon the Poop Cafe here. Very much appreciated, Roma check. Thank you. So they moved, right? They weren't in this location when I came here. There's lots of people. I'm just trying to get a good shot inside here. When I came here, there was an upstairs. I'm not sure if this has an upstairs or not. You prefer Tim Hortons? That's understandable. But Tim Hortons doesn't have this guy. Come and eat me! I'm yummy! Yum, yum, yum! Have a big mouthful of me! Yeah, see the toilet seats?
And we would have been like
Pretty good. Just the bone.
So if I continue west here, I will start coming out of Koreatown, but maybe I will head south along Christie, and that'll take us down to Little Italy along College Street. That's probably a good idea, Steve. There's some Korean hot dogs. I wonder if this one talks. Come and eat me! Come and eat me! It's not as much fun as the poop. Alright, so here's Grace and Christie. So Grace is what I meant to say. Christie goes north. Grace goes south.
I don't really like.
And that's the symbol of Koreatown. So that's Christie Pitts Park right across there. Alright, let's head down to Little Italy. So I'm going to walk along a residential street here. It'll get Kind of quiet and dark for a spell. There's no good busy retail street going north to south in this part of the West End. I'm glad you think so, Matt. I actually wasn't going to stream where I did. My initial plan was I was going to walk along DuPont Street. But for some reason I just changed my mind. I thought walking through the Annex would be a little more interesting tonight. Yeah, there's lots of very nice homes here. Most of them are semi-detached houses around here. Yeah, Ossington is busy, but the part between Bloor and College is just a 4-lane residential thoroughfare. The commercial part doesn't start until you go further south. Hey Parched, how you doing? You prefer fully detached? Yeah, well, you're paying a pretty penny if you want fully detached. And you have to be willing to live a bit further away from downtown. There are some fully detached homes closer to downtown, but you're really paying a pretty penny for those ones. Like along Palmerston Avenue, there are lots of detached homes there, but that's a bit of a special street. It was sort of built to be a fancy street. That's why the homes are fully detached. You just go one street over to the east or the west, and they're not like that. They're mostly row houses or semi-detached houses. Palmerston is a big money street. Sounds like there's a party going on in the park here. And I like how all the houses here are kind of a bit elevated. And there's a kitty cat. Hello, kitty cat. How you doing? How's the personal property? Like in what sense, Joe? There's a dog park down there. I went there with my sister and Zelda. That's her dog, her border collie. Here's Harvard Street. There's an ice cream parlor. If they were open, they'd probably be doing some business right now, but I guess they decide to close earlier. Car kicking is top shelf content. Apparently on YouTube in the shorts feed it is. Yeah, I'd say you're probably pretty right on there, Steve. Even though they're not detached houses, you're still going to be paying $1 million at least, or more, 1.5. And why does this whole street smell like weed? Geez, for some reason I thought that said mangina. Magnia. Okay. We're deep in the bowels of the residential West End. I guess you could say this is Little Italy now. I can see College Street up ahead. We'll see how active Little Italy is tonight. It can be a pretty busy neighborhood on a warm weekend evening. Yeah, it's quiet enough here that you can hear my Converse All-Stars on the sidewalk, and they usually don't make any noise. This is an unusual front lawn here, if that's what you want to call it. It's just a big brick patio. I guess it beats mowing the lawn. Unlike these poor suckers, they have to come out here and hack away all this crazy grass growth here. And they're next door going like, ha 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 ha. Have fun with that. Holy cow, noble cost. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. 2.5 million. Is that a detached house? As you can see, these are mostly like this, where they're at least 2 units attached together, sometimes more. But there is the odd detached one. Here's one right here, actually. I don't know, it got up to about 18 Celsius. So what is that in Fahrenheit? I'm sure somebody in the chat can Google that or ask Siri. We're in Little Italy. Hey, Skull Crusher, how you doing? Good to know, Foil Hat. Hey, Mark S., hello. Hey, Andrew S., good evening to you.
You're really just baking on the tea.
Not as busy as the Annex, but still pretty active. Sicilian Sidewalk Cafe. That's a well-known place in the neighborhood. My sister used to live just right around the corner from here for a good 10 years or more. And then she moved a bit further west, closer to Dufferin Grove. And then she moved way further west to Vancouver. Let me cross. Oh yeah, she's back in Van. But she'll be back in Toronto again in about a week and a half. Got another bar mitzvah coming up. That seems to be one of the main reasons for the repeated visits to Toronto from Vancouver. All right, let's walk east through most of the main core of Little Italy here, along College. Hey, Kendon, hello. I'm very well. Some of these places sort of revert to almost like nightclubs at night, later at night, like around 11 or 12. They kind of transition from a restaurant to more of a club type establishment. I didn't know there was a Papa John's here. Hey, it's Little Italy. It's pizza. Hey, how can you go wrong? I think the most authentic pizza place in the neighborhood is maybe Batondo's and Fresca. Fresca is a bit further east. Fresca makes a lot of best pizza slices in Toronto lists. So if you're ever in Toronto on College Street and you want a slice, I don't think you can go wrong at Fresca or Batondo's. They also sell slices. Batondo's is along one of the side streets here. I think Clinton Street.
I was just expecting $10. You guys will shut the fuck off. The third one is. The third one is. Nice. I'm expecting a $10 bill. I'm not changing the music. I know just. Exactly. That was smart on her part. Yeah, we'll admit.
It's Rudy. I think this is one of Johnny's favorite places to get a burger. Not this location specifically, but just the chain. I think this is a local chain. Is this just opening or is this closed down? Tut's Egyptian Street Food. It looks like it's just opening, maybe. Trying to see if this is what's opening here. Either they haven't taken down the old sign or they just put up the new sign before the place opened.
These are all my friends with mine. Some of my best friends from high school.
I think this is new.
Yes.
Gorilla store.
Yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, there's like a bicycle shop and some cafes and like there's adjustable pricing. Yeah. Definitely.
Hey, it's a model of the Avro Arrow, the legendary Canadian fighter jet that never came to be. Hello from the Ukraine, and hello back to you. Welcome to the channel. John Burke. Nile River Restaurant. Is that another Egyptian restaurant across the street? Is this an emerging Egyptian restaurant area? It's not as Italian as it used to be. So down here is, I think, where Batondo's is, the pizza place I was talking about earlier. Just go down a block or two, and it's on the corner. And over there is Cafe Diplomatico. That's a very well-known local restaurant. Probably the best-known restaurant in the neighborhood, I would say. And I've been there a bunch of times, actually.
Am I getting your video?
No, it's okay. Sorry. Yeah, I think I'll pass 14,000 steps during this stream, Jennifer. And it is Burrito Boys. The first Burrito Boys I ever went to. All right, I take it back. Maybe this is busier than the Annex was. Now that we've kind of come into the core of the neighborhood here. Let me see if I can spot Fresca, the highly recommended pizza place. There's another ice cream place across there called the Big Chill. It's pretty popular in the neighborhood. Yeah, it's a bit quieter down here now. We're coming sort of out of the peak restaurant and bar area. Maybe I'll take a little walk through Kensington Market since we're heading in that direction. Why not? It's a nice night to just wander from neighborhood to neighborhood. There's the Robot Coffee place across the street, similar to the Robot Pizza place. Yeah, there was a store like that on Queen Street, Stephen. I'm not sure if it's the same type of store. It seemed to be. And if it is, then that's good, because it was kind of a bit of a loss when that store closed on Queen Street. A lot of people were quite sad about that. So if they've resurrected now on College, that's awesome. Yeah, very lively night. I'm glad I put lively in the title of the stream. Maybe it was a self-fulfilling prophecy. I just assumed, with the weather being what it is on a Saturday night, that it would be lively. Yeah, thankfully, that assumption did not make an ass out of me. You or me. Do I ever go to Freshie? I've been there before, Funny Dog. I've been to Freshie before, yes. Quad mods, yeah, all right. Thanks for confirming that. Very busy patio.
Right, you have that. Basically inside.
Oh, that's nonsense. You are full of nonsense.
Imagine driving, yeah. Don't do it. That's my recommendation. Don't drive down here. Why would you put yourself through that? Hey, snakes and lattes. This is where you can come and drink lattes and play board games. They have a whole big selection of board games that you can see on the back wall there. That's all the games you can see there. You just choose your game, take it to your table. See, it's pretty happening joint. Yeah, they waved. They're like, hey, look, it's a dingus with a phone on a stick pointing it at us. Let's not be dinguses ourselves and just wave in a friendly manner. So that time I was the dingus, not them.
If I can just get her from your
Here's Bathurst.
You can't just run it twice? You can, but yeah.
Looks like we're out of that construction zone. Sneaky D's. I think the nachos are the big draw there, if you're in the mood for those. Hey, look, it's a Vessi branded streetcar. I have my Vessi shoes that I'm not wearing right now because it's not wet today, but a whole streetcar advertising the Vessi footwear brand. No more wet socks. Very true. I haven't had any wet socks since I got my Vessis. Alright, I'm going to plug in my power bank here. I see a spot where I can put down my gimbal for a second. I have the power! Boom! Hey, Emo's Music Channel, good evening and welcome. There we go. Got my new power bank setup here in effect right now. I have the power bank taped to the gimbal on the side, and I have another nice shorter cord. Before I thought I needed a longer cord. I ended up getting this shorter cord now that's just long enough to reach from the power bank to the phone without dangling all over the place, and it works quite well. Makes carrying the gimbal a little bit heavier, but nothing I can't handle. Hey, Kramer 911, we're going to head to Kensington Market. Yeah, it's a game changer, the Ottawa Wanderer. Without it, I would be limited to 90-minute streams, because that's usually at the point when my phone dies. Sometimes a bit longer if the weather's warm enough. Kind of a dark stretch here along College. Noble Cost has the power! Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, Sapand. Is that Fresca across the street, or is that the hot dog place? Yeah, that's the hot dog place. Fresca is up there somewhere. But here's Augusta Avenue, so I'm gonna head south because this is where Kensington Market begins here, heading south. Hey, Maruf Yus, hello. Yeah, I cut my long He-Man hair off. Now there might be some copyright music as I walk through this area, so I might have to mute the audio every now and again. We'll play it by ear, no pun intended. It's the supermarket, which is actually a club, venue, bar, whatever. Not an actual supermarket. I remember a long time ago this was, I think, Big Fat Burrito or one of those burrito places. It's been long gone though. Now it's a place that plays music.
People who have horseback riding?
That's a job I have no interest in, Stephen. That's a good way for your hair to turn gray before it's time. Film Cafe. Whoa! That scooter guy got hit. Let's see if he's alright. By a fire truck, no less. I don't know if he's alright. I don't know if I caught the actual contact in the stream or not. Well, he's being tended to by firefighters who are trained in exactly this situation, right? So. I think he'll be all right. I don't see any obvious signs of injury or anything.
What are you saying?
I think I turned my camera away to look across the street just as it happened. But he seems fine though, he's sitting up. I'm not sure how that happened. There seems to be a lot of space between the curb and the fire truck, you know? Yeah, I mean, like, firefighters instantly there to tend to you, right? They know what to do. I don't know if that was a man or a woman actually who got hit. I thought it was a man at first, but hey, Carl Roth, hello. This is Baldwin Street. Kensington Market takes on a bit of a different character at night. Especially later, like say after midnight. You could almost say it feels a bit threatening for some reason. Not that I've ever been threatened myself by walking through the area, but it just has that sort of feel to it. But in the daytime, it's a completely different feel altogether. And there's not blaring music along this block here for once. This is Kensington Avenue. I think they might need more trash receptacles in the neighborhood. What do you think? I don't think that's quite keeping up with demand. Hey Dahlia, hello, long time no see. Is that right, Dahlia? So this is where all the vintage stores are in these old Victorian townhouses. There's all kinds of neat ones along here. And I'm going to talk over the Led Zeppelin as we walk past. This part has a bit of a 1960s vibe to it. And look, it's the King of Kensington. Alright, I'm just going to mute Led Zeppelin as we walk past. That'll just be for like 20 seconds or so. Alright, we're back. Yeah, you're probably right, foil hat. Alright, here's Dundas Street. Alexandra Park across the street. Housing project being redeveloped. No stairway! Denied! We are in Chinatown. I just came through here recently in the rain. It's a non-rainy Chinatown night. Hello, Rick. How are you doing? There was a movie with Al Waxman as a mobster. Yeah, we haven't seen Purple Zilla since we left Yorkville. Hey, Alan K, 330 super sticker. Thank you very much, Alan K. Appreciate your support, Alan. Thank you very much. Hey, Roberto, hello. I'm doing very well. It was a great night for sure. I've looked at these before, but it's always fun to see how old and outdated these pictures are of the Toronto skyline. Most of them are at least 20 years old, or close to it anyway.
Later sunset.
Oh, I like this sign here, Big Trouble. I don't know if you can see that or not. It says there we go, Big Trouble. That's sort of like an in-joke, right? Wasn't there a movie called Big Trouble in Little China? Hey Alex, yeah, for sure it was a nice day, good day to get out. I actually didn't even go out though until I came to do the stream. I was being a lazy ass all day. Yeah, Susie's family restaurant is up on Spadina. Hey, thanks, Don. Thanks, Nancy. Let's take a shortcut through Grange Park. I just saw a couple super chats roll in. Done way dumb. Done way dumb. 550. Danger pay. Thank you very much for your support. That is awesome. I made it unscathed through the foreboding nighttime Kensington Market. And Raja Patel, welcome. How you doing? I hope you're having a good night. $11. Root beer fund. Enjoy my night. And I will. And thank you to both of you. Thanks for the awesome support. I appreciate it very much. the financial district skyline comes into view. And the tower is peeking out from behind that apartment building. Might have to, oh, look at that, eh? You press the button and the people stop. Thank you. How do I keep the camera so straight? I have a gimbal that does all the work for me. Keeps everything nice and stable and level most of the time. Sometimes it tilts a bit. So walking through Grange Park. Public art. You look back, the scooter didn't hit the truck. Did I actually catch the scooter guy going down on video? Maybe he was trying to make it look like the truck hit him. Maybe he was trying to cash in on some sort of opportunity. Just speculation, who knows? Maybe he just was going too close to the curb when the truck was passing and his wheels sort of dragged against the curb and he fell over. There's all kinds of reasons that could have happened. Hey, later, Alex. Have a good night. There's the Art Gallery of Ontario. I was looking across the street, yep. Good timing on my part, right? Let's look over this way while something happens right in front of me. Thank you very much, The Apprentice. I appreciate the kind words. Alright, this is where John Street begins. I'm not sure, Dahlia. I didn't know there was one, actually. So I don't know if it's still there. So we're coming down to Queen and John. On the corner of Queen and John in downtown Toronto. Yeah, a lot of the tower views are being blocked by new buildings every year from different angles and locations. $2.99 Queen Street West. Yeah, Speaker's Corner was straight ahead here on the west side of the Much Music building, just south of Queen. I should do a walk with Ed the Sock. I'd love to do a walk with Ed the Sock. Hey, Ed the Sock, if you're ever watching my streams, let's do a walk together. So Speaker's Corner was set up right around here. Novel Cost is Ed the Sock. That's right. How could we forget? Maybe I'll cross here because I hear lots of music on that side of John Street where all the patios are. I'll try to avoid that. Alright, south on John Street through the entertainment district. I'll just keep talking so I don't have to mute the audio again, although there's more music here. Ay, ay, ay. I might have to mute the audio, people. Bear with me. All right. Hey, Lanting Liu, hello. Yeah, the sock was a hoot, yeah. Yeah, he was. He's still around. He was doing a YouTube channel called New Music Nation, trying to recreate the old Much Music vibe, doing on the street interviews with Torontonians and things of that nature, asking them what kind of music they're into and what they want to hear. Alright, crossing Adelaide. Hunter Stewart, because I can get a copyright claim if it's a track that the record company would not want me to feature on my live stream. They can send me a copyright claim. It's pretty silly, especially most of the time it's literally just 10 seconds of a song that I might catch in the stream. Yeah, I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to go. Maybe another, probably no more than another hour. Most likely less than an hour. And crossing King Street. There's Restaurant Row, the Tiff Bell Lightbox, and you got some theaters up this way, Princess of Wales Theatre and the Royal Alex. That should be okay for my Canadian content, yeah. I think they did Mike Kirk. I don't remember seeing a hole there recently. All right, Harjot. I hope that goes well. There's the CBC building with the CN Tower. Here's Wellington. Let's head down to Front Street. Yeah, Ritz-Carlton is nearby. Walking past the CBC headquarters right here on the left. And you can see the Sky Dome up ahead, all lit up in blue. XPB zone. So I've been to all the TTC stations. Well, I've passed through all of them, I would say. I haven't gotten out and walked around in all of them. But I've ridden all 4 subway lines from end to end. In it we never really knew each other anyway. In it we never really knew each other anyway. Took me a year to believe it was over. Ooh, and it took me 2 more to get over the loss. Whoa, whoa. Hopefully I don't get a copyright claim for that. GS 550 for the Midnight Munchies Fund. Thank you very much, GS. I appreciate the support, GS. Thank you. And coincidentally, midnight is around the time when I feel the need to snack. I tried, Nancy. At least I won't get a copyright claim for that, right? That doesn't sound anything like it. There's the Ritz-Carlton right there. Street Haven, okay. Can't say I'm familiar with that. There's the convention center, and I have to show this. I mean, we'd already showed it before, but the plane, I missed it, but I bet you that's what the joke was, right? Burrito Boy's late snack. Alright, we are at Simcoe and Front. Can I go this way?
Say, if you want to go back to the hotel and switch shoes,
I just don't want to stay for a while. Because when I left, I almost put the other ones on. It's going to be everybody was in a suit. So it's good that I didn't.
yeah, I'm glad I wore a suit.
Yeah.
I'm going to cross here just to avoid that scaffolding. Hello. Look at that, it's the Up Express and a GO train both passing at the same time. Go east, young man, go east. That is the plan. Just continuous weed smell all along here. I think it just oozes out of the sidewalks now. It's just a permanent feature of walking around downtown. Hey, Geelong Walks, I'm doing great. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Weed is everywhere, man. Weed is everywhere. All right, Front in York. I can respect that. All right, Union Station, the Royal York. Hey, sure thing, Geelong Walks. That's right, John O'Meara, or if someone sings a song really badly.
It's not cold. Are you already high?
Yeah, not for that, quad mods. I think I successfully avoided a copyright claim so far tonight. Even though we walked through some pretty music-heavy areas. All right, thanks, Dahlia. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Yeah, that's right. Tangerine has taken over the Toronto bike share. So I think all the bikes are going to get a new paint job with the Tangerine colors. And they're going to greatly expand the bike share system also, adding many new stations throughout areas of the city where they don't currently exist, and thousands of new bikes, I think. Front and Bay.
I'm in the city now, yeah,
We'll cross here. Tangerine Dreams. Siamese Dream is a Smashing Pumpkins album. I'm not sure about Tangerine Dreams. I love Union Station. I just love looking at it. Hey, Andrew S., have a good night. Purplezilla. I was wondering, you know, but it wasn't Purplezilla. It was an imitator. It was a wannabe. They can try to be Purplezilla, but they will never be Purplezilla. And we are coming up to Yonge Street. There's the Hockey Hall of Fame. Got some Leafs fans. Is that right, Chi? There's lots of filming locations all around the city.
Yeah.
And north on Yonge Street. Where does Scott Pilgrim live? Trying to remember the neighborhood. I think his neighborhood is in the books where he lives. That's a good Cheers quote. Bestest times reborn. Norm always had the best
Final countdown.
responses. Is that right? $3 movies. Well, that's not bad. Yonge and King. This is the financial district here. Yeah, how was it, Harjot? It was a good day to do something like that. Jeez, past 2 hours and 30 minutes. I guess I'll take the opportunity to say hello to anyone new to the channel. Welcome. I hope you've been enjoying the walk around the city on this very mild Saturday night. And if you have been enjoying and you haven't subscribed, by all means, hit that subscribe and like and all that good stuff that YouTubers always ask you to do. If you want to see more, that would be very awesome. Let's see if I can get to 15,000 subscribers as fast as I got to 14,000 from 13,000. I'll just talk over this music as I walk past. I'll just keep on talking until we're out of earshot of the loud music. Will I go live tomorrow? Probably not tomorrow, Nancy. I'll just do a premiere tomorrow, as I do every night when I don't do a live stream. Thank you very much, Chaotic Kitty. I'm glad.
It's good live stream.
Yeah. Yo. Yeah, I'm glad you get to virtually walk around the city from wherever you are now.
Yeah, different apps.
Hello, Maryland. Yonge and Richmond. Rest group, yeah, I mean, I think that's 100%.
What do they do?
All right, Young and Queen. Needs Wikipedia we have Cliff. Yeah, it's a little known fact that blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Hey, thanks, Bestest Times Reborn. Although that was a long time to look at my face. I usually try to limit that to just little snippets. Whereas that was like an hour and a half almost of continuous Ken face. Talking about Cliff from Cheers, Nancy. The know-it-all. Gustavo. We got another Clifford talking about the other Clifford.
Yeah, anything makes perfect.
Dan, I know lots of streamers do that. I just can't do it. I can't subject my viewers to that. for extended periods of time. Yeah, it's a little bit longer than normal, being such a nice night. It's not record-breaking or anything, though.
Yeah.
For retirement living, a lot of people like retiring on the west coast, Victoria, Vancouver Island, and even southwestern Ontario, which is the warmest part of Canada other than the Vancouver, Victoria area. The Niagara region also has a fair bit of retirement. It's a fairly warm region also, by Canadian standards, right? Hey, thanks, bestest times. I think she has blisters. I got blisters on my feet. Am I retired myself? Well, I wouldn't say that. All right, I'm at the dangerous Yonge and Dundas, the danger zone. I watched a recent YouTube video where a guy was doing a video about how to survive in Toronto on $100 a day or something like that. And in the video, he referred to Yonge and Dundas as very dangerous. And he recommends that no one ever come here because it's too dangerous. And I was just shaking my head going like, what? What the heck are you talking about? Yeah, look how dangerous this is. All these people are risking their lives. Like, look at them over there. They're all on the brink of an untimely end. Don't they know? Don't they know how in danger they are? A few sketchy people around does not make Yonge and Dundas dangerous. So there's the shoppers over there. So those who donated for the snack fund, I'm going to get some snacks right in that Shoppers Drug Mart over there in just a few moments, and then make my way home. So I'm going to wrap things up right here at the danger zone of Yonge and Dundas, risking my life for my YouTube channel so you can all vicariously live life as Ken Continuum. So thank you all for joining me on this lovely live stream on a really nice night. Very mild Saturday. I enjoyed it very much. All the chats were awesome. I enjoyed talking to you all, and thanks to the mods for all the awesome work you did. And thanks to everyone for your awesome support with all the super chats and super stickers. I'm blown away by your generosity. And I will definitely get some snacks, as I said, to enjoy my evening back in my little apartment. So I'll see you all again soon. I'll be doing another stream in a few days, and I'll be doing a premiere tomorrow night on my channel. I hope you all can catch it. And if you haven't subscribed, by all means, hit that subscribe, hit the like, all that good stuff. You know what to do. Thanks all. Have a great night. Have a great rest of the weekend. And I'll see you all again soon. I will continue. Signing out from the danger epicenter of Canada.